Yo, what's up? It looks like the mic was already on, so y'all probably heard a little background noise. I'm about to put some of this Plant Magic First Aid. It's a vegan salve. I just got a tap finished up by my boy Ricky Havoc last week. It's a Phoenix, and so it's doing the nasty peeling junk. So got about another good 1, 2, 3 weeks, I think, before it's really healed properly. So that's pretty much that. Yeah. So hope y'all are having a great week. My week has started out pretty great. Last week had to just try and figure out some computer technology issues, basically an emergency. And I think I'm in a much better place. Had to call on some allies and just hustle a little bit. So got a computer built out. So it's definitely going to make for some productivity. And I can definitely say none of this would have been possible without my friends. And I say friends a little bit loosely, but very warmly. Basically, my cousin, he had already built something out, so that means like you get all the parts together virtually, and he didn't been doing the research. So months ago, he had this plan, right? Because I knew it was coming, so I was trying to prepare for where I was headed next. And so I will say that this year I've been trying to be very in tune with listening to the wisdom that the universe provides and just life in general. I think life practices can help us get prepared for where we would like to go next. For instance, if you're going on a trip, it only takes one trip where you forget something very important, where generally the next time you go on a trip, you are very mindful that you have what you need and you're prepared. You're ready to go. You don't want to go somewhere where there's potentially rain without a rain jacket, rain boots, or an umbrella at a bare minimum. So you want to be prepared. So if I see myself morphing and growing into this filmmaker, right, producer, and I know that photography is picking up for me, and I know that different opportunities are coming my way, and I got to be editing things, and I'm just having a blast creating. I'm only as strong as the tools I have. My ideas, my dreams, they're simply not enough on their own. And if I don't have the tool on ready, you know what I'm saying, I'm not going to be able to take the shots, because we all know that we miss not one, not two, not 50%, but 100% of the shots we don't take. So I can't take a shot without a ball. I can't do that if I'm not in the gym and there's not a goal. Oh my gosh. If there is not a goal, I shouldn't be taking a shot even if I have a ball. You guys hear what I'm saying? So even if you're in the gym with the ball, don't take the shot unless there's the goal. Wow. That's something right there. I need y'all to write that down. But seriously, you may want to know where the gym is located. You might want to know which court is your court. Which half of the court are you supposed to be shooting on? Stay in your place. You might want to know who your teammates are. You may want to know who your coach is. Okay. You may want to also understand who the people are who are rooting for you and the people who are rooting against you. Man, this is, I haven't even told y'all what this is about, but it's so in line. So I'm going to keep it going for a minute. You may want to have the right gear as far as your shoes, your clothing. So you may want to look like you there to ball. You also may want to have been practicing before game time. So when it's time to shoot the shot, it's not your first time. All right. So when you get to the gym and it's game time and the crowd is there, your team is there, they are ready, it is about to be tip off, and you are shooting the first shot cold, chances are you're going to fail. Chances are you may miss the goal. Chances are you may be short of your goal. There's a chance that you may brick. And if you don't know what that is, it's, the ball may hit the rim, right? Close, but not close enough. Close, but no cigar. You may shoot it and it hits off the backboard, and now the ball is out of bounds. So if you still don't know about the game I'm talking about, i.e. life, let's just bring it back to basketball, my favorite sport. If you have now allowed this ball to leave your side of the court or go out of bounds, now transferring what was your possession to the possession of the other team, now meaning you've lost possession, now you cannot take a shot again until you have regained possession of the ball. So let's just stop and think for a minute. What do all these things represent? Well, I think easily the ball represents your gift or your talent or your skills. Your body, your uniform, your kicks, all of those are just part of this vessel that you're riding in. You are the captain at that point, but you have to steer and maneuver and use your gift accordingly. So today, welcome again. This is Dream Deferred. Before you guys get cold and wonder out what am I talking about, this is episode 38, Watch My Six. So on a basketball team, and I had no idea talking about like this from this angle, but on a basketball team, there are 5 players generally, if you're just playing traditional basketball. And each team has a side of the court where you are either in offense or defense. So it's you and 4 other people. It is never just you by yourself. If it is just you by yourself, then you may come in contact with 5 opponents, which are not meant for you to handle alone, which is why you would need teammates. And our teammates happen oftentimes to be our friends. So I want to talk about what is a real friend. All right. A friend is someone who loves at all times. At all times, a friend loves. So you have to think, what is love? I think I talked recently, about 2 episodes ago, episode 36. It was just me chatting, and I was talking about, sis, how you are enough. And in being enough, you have to understand your worth, your value, what you bring to the table, your gifts, your skills. You are enough as you are. But you will not do enough if you're not doing. So if you're not operating, if you're not training, if you're not eating right, if you are not stretching, getting proper rest, if you're not taking time to meditate, feed your spirit, socialize, right? Practice healthy emotional habits, setting those boundaries. Then sis, when you show up for game day, Sanaa Lathan, you will blow the game. You will miss that shot. And your friends may be there for you because a friend loves at all times. Now, a real friend will be there with you as you train. They will know about your struggles. They will know about those intimate moments. They are not simply a fan who knows about what you are doing, but they know your business, and you confide in them and you find them trustworthy. I believe that a friend has perspective. They have insight or wisdom. They possess honesty. They are trustworthy. They show you respect, but they are realistic, and they treat you also with grace and gentility, because a friend loves, so a friend cares for you, and in their care for you, they are giving in a way that is full of compassion. So they give you these things. If you try and be there for someone who's not your friend, then you may be attacked by people who are trying to befriend or help. So basically, your help then oftentimes goes misinterpreted, because sometimes people who you think are a friend are really just a fan of your gifts. And so when you try to help them, they may feel that you're trying to control them or are smothering them. And I want you to know that is not a friend, and they are not worthy of your help. So be mindful in where and how you offer your help to people who are not wanting to be helped. See, your friend is going to be the same person who's going to tell you the truth. Like, yo, you sure you want to go out there today, man? You haven't been shooting 100 shots for warm up. I haven't seen you practicing your free throws. You haven't been doing any upper body exercise. Your core is shoddy, man. Your feet work, I said feet work, is all off. You're off balance. You've not done anything to prepare to be flexible, nimble, or quick. You aren't eating the right things. You aren't fueling your body. You're not hydrated. You don't take enough time to rest and decompress. See, a friend can tell you all these things without giving you a laundry list, because if a friend is there, right, they are present, and they are not there to give you these responsibilities because they're your own. However, a friend is going to hold you accountable, because a friend loves at all times. And so that love means a friend is going to either help you establish certain boundaries for yourself. Again, it's not their responsibility, but if it's your friend, they can help you and aid you where you fall short. So where you fall short, there's going to be space for your friend to help bridge that gap. Okay, and so in that gap, your friend is going to lay down the vinyl wood flooring until you can muster the strength, and not forever, don't get me wrong, until you can muster the strength to go cut the boards that you need for your specific holes, because you have to build that out. It's what you need, right? And only your friend may be there to tell you, hey, you have this hole here in the gym floor, you need to watch out. And so if this gym, let's say, is your world or your house or your operating space where you do business from or you love from, let's just say, let's even step back. Now the gym is your heart. And so your friend can maybe show you or help reflect to you who you really are and what you may be lacking. But a friend is also going to be there to celebrate what you do well, because your friend loves at all times. So they're going to have your back, which is why this episode is called Watch My Six, because we cannot see what is behind us. And sometimes if we're focused on what's right in front of us, what's beneath us, what's to our right or to our left, we may even have to have a wise friend tell us to look out for what's coming in ahead. And so if this person or people you call your friend or friends never tell you about what they see coming, they're not being honest with you, and they only want to tell you what you want to hear or what sounds good at the moment, then they too are not a friend. They're a fan, because they're a fan of everything you do, everything you say. To them, you are the God. right? But because we're all God's, but because we're created in God's image. And let me just say that